Lord, seeing me swerve.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and for today's video we got a new album out, and it is the brand new Kid Cudi album titled Man on the Moon 3 The Chosen. If you're a Kid Cudi fan, you know a lot of people have been waiting for this. I will say this, I'm a Kid Cudi fan. I've seen a Kid Cudi concert at ComplexCon 2016, but I will say, like, I'm not a Kid Cudi super fan. Like, I know a lot of people, probably a lot of you watching this are Kid Cudi super fans. I've been a fan of his music. I love Man on the Moon 1, Man on the Moon 2. My favorite song by him is probably Mr. Rager. I like Soundtrack to My Life. I like a lot of his songs. I really like Kids See Ghost, but I kind of wasn't listening to him too much during like his other albums like Indica, Speed and Bullet to Heaven. I liked Passion, Pain, and Demon Slayin'. So there's some that I really like and there's some that I haven't listened to too much, so I'm not a super fan, but I love his music. I think it's fire, and I've been waiting for this album, and as soon as I seen that it's coming out, I was super excited. Today we're going to be giving it a listen. You guys know how we do with reactions on this channel. This time it's a little different because I'm not in my car, but I thought the setup was cool. So before we begin, go ahead and subscribe, drop a like, drop a comment, and we're going to play each of the songs, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about it and give it a score at the end of this video. So without further ado, let's listen to this album. I got my speaker here, and I'm excited, so let's go. With song number 1, Beautiful Trip. Okay, so song number 1 wasn't really a song, it was just kind of like a little introduction of him humming. So that was cool. 3, and it said 3, 2, 1. Alright, so let's get into track number 2. Track number 2 is titled Tequila Shots.
I've got some nerve.
Fire!
Give me now, hey, this time I'm ready for this fight, this war in me, this fight, this war in me.
That was. Let's go. This is gonna. That song made me excited to listen to the rest of this. Like, this is sounding good. Let's go. Like, that was fire. Track number 3, Another Day.
This happens when I want all the girls at the party. Come along, it's a party. In it, trying to find it, then I'm in it. You feel it, all's good until I hit the ceiling. I'm loaded my zone, no, nothing.
Another Day, song number 3, was a heater as well. This album is sounding really good. Everything we've heard, it just reminds me of my favorite like Kid Cudi vibes, so you know I'm rocking with this. The only thing that concerns me about this album is it's kind of long, 58 minutes, like 18 songs. So far I'm really liking it. We got track number 4, She Knows This.
Yeah, they got double cups, so me and my boo got 2 fat blunts. You my bitch, take a ride if you like. Let's see, do I want this? Yeah, and she's screaming, she knows this. Yeah.
Guys, we've reacted to albums on this channel. So far, this is kind of on another level. I'm gonna be kind of honest with you. Track number 5, Dive. Banger. So far, there hasn't been a song on here that was like, don't like that too much. Like, these have all been songs like that I think are fire. The quality, the production, it's insane. It's literally so good. Next up we got track number 6, titled Damage.
Tell the boys we get red, rage on. This the car, this the bar with my band. This is all about face.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. Had to do a little lighting fix right there. Hopefully you can still see. But we just listened to the song Damaged. Really good, really good. Potentially my least favorite on this that we've listened to, but so far this album is so good. And this next song we got is called Heaven on Earth.
I ain't got coffee, no could have gone back and be tried, no up on the night. Catch them, I'm pulling up. I'm up in the city. This is rock and roll. We just do it. Yeah. Tripping on love, I am curious, yeah.
If you're a Travis Scott fan, like myself, but I like Kid Cudi too. But if you're a Travis Scott fan, you're gonna really like this album because Travis Scott, he takes a lot of influence from Kid Cudi. That's kind of what I'm realizing is like, oh yeah, Travis kind of borrows that from Kid Cudi. Not in a bad way, but just like Kid Cudi's kind of the OG with a lot of these sounds. That song was great, Heaven on Earth. This next song we got, guys, Show Out, featuring Skepta and Pop Smoke.
Back out, pull up. Big time, roll up. Big time, pop smoke, big smoke. Clipping the stick, stick in the coat. And they got guns same size as Kevin. Hold up, I'm to here, right? Big time, roll up. With the Supreme, see what I mean? Show up.
Banger after banger. I don't know what else to say. Like, usually in my albums I like critique something, but I don't really have anything to critique. Like, maybe if I were to critique something, like, I don't know. We got track number 9 next, Mr. Solo Dolo III. Fire! Oh guys, the score of this album is gonna be crazy at the end. I'm excited for you guys to stay till the end of this video to see what I score this album so far. I mean, unless he drops a bunch of trash on these next 8 songs. But this is Sad People. It's track number 10.
In the dead of the night, I have these dreams. What'll happen to me? Will I burn out? You know, find myself alone, trying to see her back in my zone. Just what I need.
Literally another great song. Literally another great song. I'm trying to think, what's my favorite song on this album that I've heard so far? I literally couldn't tell you. I think maybe the Pop Smoke song I really liked a lot. With Skepta, that's maybe my favorite song. I love the album artwork. I feel like it kind of puts me in the sort of vibe, this like space sort of theme. It's kind of fun. I rock with it. We're gonna go into this next song, Elsie's Baby Boy. It's a flashback, so maybe it's a skit. Let's see.
I'm never gonna get out of this town, am I, Corey?
Was cool because it kind of was like a story about his relationship with like his mom, I think, or something. I went on Genius, I looked it up. I'm acting like I don't know, but that's what it said. I like that song. I like that song a lot. It wasn't a skit like I thought. And we're gonna go into track number 12 here, September 16th. Alright, that was September 16th, and this is my least favorite song so far, in just my personal opinion, but still like not a bad song at all. Like on some of these other albums I react to, if this was a song on there, it would be one of my favorites. Like, that's genuinely how I feel. But I would say that the reason that this is one of my lesser favorite songs is, believe it or not, a lot of people are really like Kid Cudi's like humming and stuff like that, and I like it a lot, but sometimes I feel like it just kind of is like filler for like a song, like just kind of fill the gap. I don't know, that's just my opinion, and I know that's kind of a controversial opinion, and don't get mad at me for that, that's just kind of how I feel. I don't know. Track number 13, The Void.
I will fall in the void, just to avoid, fall in the void, believe in me.
I will fall in the void, fall in the void. Another banger, another banger. I love the hook of that. I will fall in the void, fall in the void. If I were to complain about that song, it was 5 minutes long. Just personally, I like shorter songs. Next up, we got Lovin' Me, featuring Phoebe Bridgers. Phoebe Bridgers.
My eyes glisten as I stare at sky.
I love the drums in this. I really like the drums.
All I got, the best don't matter, baby.
Alright, that was Lovin' Me featuring Phoebe Bridgers. I don't know, I've never heard of her, but I really like that feature. We are 14 out of 18 songs in, and this is usually the point where I would want the album to be over. If I were to have like the perfect album, it would probably be around 12, 13, 14 songs. And right now we still have 4 songs left. We got the Pale Moonlight next. And I'm not mad, this album is really good. It's just like, I usually prefer a little shorter of an album. But let's just get into it. The Pale Moonlight, let's go.
And we do it to them, it's a video. Sing the song, shot, sit that wrong. Out of my power, I can see. What we meant to lose, nah, amen. And then that's just the shit made me. Hey, they know me, they not.
With regards to what I've reviewed, this is the closest thing to a perfect album. And that may change here as we enter our next song with Trippie Redd, titled Rockstar Knights. I'm not a big Trippie Redd fan. I'm not a huge Trippie Redd fan, but I do like some of the songs he's featured in, like Dark Knight, Dumbo. I like a lot of his like songs, like his singles, but all of like his albums, I feel like he hasn't released like a great album.
Rockstar life, in the lights, baby, I don't wanna do that.
That's my least favorite song so far, Rockstar Knights. Next up we got For the Kids. We only got 2 songs left here, let's go.
Do it all day for the kiddies. Real life dreamers in the suburbs and the cities. All in the land. As you grow, make the moments last. Even though the legacy was shit was fast.
Okay, that song was good. Not my favorite song. Not a top tier song on this album. We got last song, Lord I Know.
Keep a ripping home, never let the people go lost.
Well, it ended there saying to be continued, implying that we're gonna get some more music soon from him. Which I'm excited for. That song was good. That song was good. A nice way to end it out. I would say. Kid Cudi, he's one of those artists like everybody likes him. Like I feel like nobody says he's trash. I feel like this album is no different. Like I feel like it's got something for everybody. You know, he sings on it, he raps on it. He's really versatile. Really good production as well. Definitely the best album I've reacted to. I thought it started stronger than it finished, but I thought the whole thing was really good. Don't get me wrong. But let me know in the comments your favorite song. I'm going to be listening to it over and over again, and then maybe I'll respond to one of your comments saying my favorite song, because I don't have a specific one in my mind right now. Just the Pop Smoke one is the one that kind of stands out to me just because I remember the feature. The problems that I had with it was that it was a little bit too long for me. Some of the songs were a little bit too long for my preference, but some people like that. Like it's really like there's a lot of music, and a lot of people were really excited for new music from him. Because of the fact that it's kind of long for my liking, some of the songs are kind of long for my liking. If I were Kid Cudi, I would have trimmed it down to 14 of the best songs on here, maybe 13 of the best songs on here, and just kept it like that. For that reason, it's not going to get a perfect 10. No album can get a perfect 10 in my opinion, but that's why it's not going to be 10. This album is a 9.3. Such a good album. Honestly, I can't wait to re-listen. Drop a comment, like I said, your favorite song. Thank you for the support, and have a good one. Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon 3, certified 5!
Lord, seeing me swerve, do this to my loved ones, I've got some nerve. Don't think I'm not sorry.